Evening, folks. I've got a backlog in the fridge, and these have been sitting in there, and I need to get them done. Season's almost over for these, so first beer we're going to take a look at, there was 4 in the pack. So let's start with Anderson Valley. It was their box. This is their cherry-gose. Okay. They are nice enough to give us some information. Piss off mosquitoes. Mosquito season. We've had rain, drives me nuts. We're looking at 4.2 for the ABV, 12 of the IBUs. Calories are 120, and if you ask me what the calorie is on a beer, I'm going to tell you to go drink wine like a Sissy Mary. Ingredients: Chinook hops. The malts are going to be pale 2-row malted white wheat with rice hulls. The yeast is their house blend, and the adjuncts are Montmorency sour cherries. The recommended glassware is a pint glass, a snifter, or a stunga, which is stange in English. We'll be doing that a lot as there's mosquitoes around here, and I am mosquito crack. I do not know why. People will tell you it is because I am so sweet, but they would be lying to you, because I am not that nicest guy. Light salads with vinaigrette, cherry cheesecake, and goat cheese are the recommended food pairings. Brewed with the juice of Montmorency sour cherries from Michigan, this kettle soured beer is a burst of flavor and aromas. Bright cherry flavors mingle with the salty tartness of the gose to create a uniquely complex and refreshing drink experience. Missed him again. I give myself friggin' brain hemorrhage tumors, but we'll catch it. Availability is supposedly year-round, but I like goses in the right season, which for me stretches a lot longer than for you guys, but wonderful. Idiot with fireworks. Oh, you know what? Let's do the music for the poor. Piss off screw tube. So we're looking at Cuervo's Gold from Rusty Weir off of Made in Texas.
It's an ancient age forgotten. Sal's the story can be told. About the 1800 gold rush, chasing Cuervo's gold. Captain Morgan called a meeting at the courthouse in Mount Gay to hear what Sheriff Weathers and Johnny Walker had to say. When Johnny read a letter from his cousin Jim Bean, old Jack got black, turned his brother green. It said Yukon Jack was coming in with the Seagram 7 gang, and they'd be arriving 151 on the Glen Levitt train. They was chasing Cuervo's gold.
And I bring the therm out because it's spur of the moment. Pulled it out of the fridge. It's got to be 50-ish.
Well, now Cuervo was a gambler from East Bombay. Fell in love with Bradley, she was the queen of Mount Gay. Absolute southern comfort, sweet Texas pie. She was smooth as black velvet, she was sweet like roses and lime. Chasing Cuervo gold, chasing Cuervo gold. Sal's a story can be told. Chasing Cuervo gold. Yes, it was. When that Cuervo won a royal crown from King Uzo, bought it back from Hayward to Mexico. You can't heard about it at his Canadian club. He came to take the crown royal, black velvet and rum. He was chasing Cuervo gold.
Always interesting when they add the names of various liquors into a song, right? Anyway, you guys are gonna say, but dude, that's a canned glass. It's virtually the same as a stunga, stange. Tall, thin, and then pinched in around the throat. Anyway, she smells pretty good. Definitely tart, definitely gose-esque. Let's just hope it goes down. Fucking mosquitoes. So look, folks. It will be changing shirts between beers, I can tell you that right now. Dry. Oh, I like a good dry beer. Not very salty. Not super heavy on the cherry. Let's slipper the tongue one more time. I knew you were waiting for it. Nice. This is actually just a really good sunny afternoon kind of beer. You're sitting out by the pool, or watching the kids play Little League. You can't do that in America anymore. You could when I was growing up. It's obviously a holiday, so I was expecting the usual, micro phallus with the extremely loud vehicle with coffee can on his friggin' muffler, but you would get the idiot fireworks instead, because it's not even fucking dark out. Plus my dogs hate fireworks. Comes in really dry, really nice. All the flavor is located all across the top of the palate, and it's dry as it goes by. Not much going on the tongue, nothing in the buccal zones, nothing sublingually. Again, not really heavy on the cherry, which is kind of surprising. Damn it, mosquitoes. I brought his friend the fly around. Super fast through the middle. Again, nice and dry, but super fast through the middle. Clean and dry on the back end. A really good beer. I was not expecting this to be this good, and so that's why I pulled this first. And once again, goes to show you why I shouldn't just prejudge. Tasty though. Alrighty, folks. Thanks for coming by. I'm gonna pause the camera, grab the next beer, and we'll just run this as one long video. So this won't fuck with the Thursday schedule. Thursday's video will be up. I'm gonna hang this on Saturday. So back in a minute. I'm not gonna make you sit through Cuervo Gold. Alrighty, folks. This is one of those made out of recycled soda bottle shirts or whatever. They work good. They keep the sweat off you and driving the mosquitoes crazy. Good. Fuck you, you little tiny flying politician bastards. We are going to take a look now at the second beer out of the box. It's the framboise-rose, I'm assuming. I don't know. I don't speak a whole lot of frog. I can barely speak English on a good day, folks. Although I do laugh every time I see the word framboise, because it reminds me of, did you guys watch Archer? Such a good show the first couple seasons, so wrong and so funny. But he is on an assignment, and the other spy agency is, I don't know, fucking with him or something. And his nemesis Barry, who was banging his girlfriend, well, Archer winds up banging Barry's girlfriend in the ass and shit, and then he's telling him about it afterwards, and Barry's melting down because he still hadn't tapped that ass yet. Her name was Framboise, and she was Le Freak. Like the glass? 99-cent store. 99-cent. I don't know if I put these up before. You know, the nice thing about this is I can show off glassware, because I am one fancy glassware showing off motherfather there, folks. Framboise-rose-gose. Gose. Complex and refreshing. Rose hips and fresh raspberry puree. Definitely smells fruitier than the last one. Make our framboise-rose-gose an unforgettable kettle-soured beer with a light ruby hue. Fuck off, mosquito. Floral rose aromatics and subtle raspberry fruit notes, and greet the nose and fall soft on the palate. Fresh berry flavors mingle with the salty tartness of gose to create a uniquely complex, refreshing drinking experience. 4.2 is the ABV, 12 are the IBUs. Calories, once again, are 120 for you people that have problems with your wrists. Availability, they say, is year-round. The ingredients, the hops are going to be Chinook. The malt, once again, is pale two-row malted white wheat and rice hulls. The house is the house yeast. The adjuncts are rose hips and raspberries. The glassware is Stange, pint glass or snifter. Pint glass from Hooters. I don't even know if that company's still around. Food pairing, light salads with a vinaigrette, berry cobbler, and goat cheese. I think they're just throwing whatever fruits in there and leaving the berry vinaigrette bullshit. Let's give it a nose. It smells really good. We don't have to play music since we played music on the last one, but I think I will give us a musical interlude as I go to fetch the next one. But let's start here. Nice and light. I don't get rose off the nose. I do get fruity though. Not as gose-centric as the last one we did. The last one smelled just like a gose. This one doesn't. This one smells fruitier. The nice thing is I brewed it with rose hips, so there should be plenty of vitamin C in my beer. Let's slip it a tongue. I'm not going in the back door, dude. That's just wrong. I'm not Archer after all. Nice. Distinctly different from the last beer. This one has a much fuller mouth. She incorporates the tongue, so when she comes in, the initial hit is on the front of the tongue and then fills up into the mouth. Still dry, tart, not particularly sour, but tart. A little slower through the middle. More flavor through the middle too, because it takes longer time to burn out. So medium fast. The main component of flavor on here, after she hits the tongue and fills the mouth, the back half of the hard palate and the back of the throat. That's where all the flavor centers out. Really good. I mean, we're 2 for 2 on 4 beers here. I should have known this earlier. I'd have been drinking the shit out of these all summer. She finishes up. She's not particularly clean or dry, but she's not dirty and oily either. The flavor's still there. Good. Die, you little fuck. Brought friends, no less. The flavor's still there. It's still a really nice full beer. But on the back end, like I said, the flavor profile focuses on the back of the palate and the back of the top of the throat, and the flavor just hangs in there. So it's not a horrible thing. It's a good beer. That one was a 4. This one was a 4. You know what's going to happen. I'm going to pop the last beer. The last beer is going to be like a 2, and I'm going to be pissed. Good. We didn't SRM anything. The SRM on this is going to be 25. On the last one, it was about an 18. I need to say this, so when I'm doing notes later, I'm like, I won't do the notes until I get ready to hang this. What's the matter? Sleeves are bothering you fuckers? Good. Die. I like it. Alright, I'm going to go pull the next. We'll finish that on the walk. In the meantime, here is Comfort in My Sorrows by the Ellie Venerable Band. Just so that we can continue to piss YouTube off so they can go fuck themselves. Maybe we'll confuse them with so many different songs their little tiny demon Satanist worshipping heads explode. That would be awesome. Not bad. Now I've got like 1,000,000 flies and mosquitoes. Good thing I'm not Thanos, otherwise there would be a well, maybe it's a bad thing I'm not Thanos, because yeah, now mosquitoes kill too many third worlders every year, so it'll leave them in place. Anyway, folks, next we are going to take a look at briny melon. I like briny melons. Briny melons remind me when you used to be able to go to the gym. I could watch the briny melons bouncing around on the treadmill. Can't do that no more. Apparently, even though Puddinhead wants to lock the world down again. Messages I've been receiving from the ether say, keep a positive attitude. We're in for a surprise in a little bit. Alright, so briney-melon-gose, a refreshing balance of juicy and tarts. I do like tarts, especially ones with briny melons on a treadmill. Born from our passion for experimentation, our briney-melon-gose boasts a thirst-quenching tartness that is perfectly balanced by subtle watermelon flavors and aromas. Gentle additions of sea salt create a refreshing harmony between the acidity and the fruity sweetness, leading to a clean, dry finish. Okay? Once again, we are looking at 4.2 for the ABV, 12 are the IBUs. The calories, for those that don't understand, the best part about being a man is the world is your urinal, 120. Once again, for hops, we're looking at Chinook. The malts are going to be pale two-row, malted white wheat and rice hulls. The yeast is house, and the adjuncts is watermelon this time. I told you we get to show off glassware. I got these from Boulevard. I love Boulevard. They make excellent products, and I love their artwork. Space Camper, which I don't have up. Put this back up. I'm going to wind up having to tear it down again because we need more weather this week. That's why I got mosquitoes, because it's been raining. Space Camper was their first one. I don't particularly like the beer very much. There he is. There's the dickhead with the microphallus who's still belaboring under the misconception that the louder your car is, the slower it should go. This one's got that nice gold hazy thing going on. I can see the yeast settling down into the bottom of the glass. 23. Call it a 23. Smells interesting over the nose. I have had other watermelons before, like 21st Amendment Brewing Company or something makes one. Nobody's really made a watermelon that I have found to be, well, shall we say, a watermelon gose that I have found to be worth its salt. Yeah, out of here, fly. But this one smells interesting, so find out what's going on. I did not grab the Kimmy, the Yink, and the Holy Gose Ale. That's a new one. Lemon zest, tropical fruit. You know, I'll take a look for that and see if I can find it. At least that one pairs with something else. Smoked salmon, oysters, pad thai, and bitter greens like arugula and mizuna. Guessing mizuna must be the Japanese version of like broccoli rabe. Oh, you know what? I lied. Food pairings for this are grilled chicken or fish and salads and chèvre, French cheese, I think. Recommended glassware is once again Stunde or pint. Vivent with the Stunde. Alright. That's the watermelon on the nose. Not much on the gose. Doesn't smell bad though. Slip of the tongue. So you do realize that not only does that guy got a pee sitting down, but he probably has to put a catheter in to find a friggin' urethra. Well, I know. Just a guy who drinks beer on the internet. Although one of you guys put a little thing up, made me laugh, because the first time I ever watched one of your videos and see somebody with a rice rocket in the background. You got 2 today. Not bad. Watermelon comes in, flavor works on the tongue, comes out to the buccal zones, the cheeks. It's dry, clean on the back end, fast through the middle. She's interesting. She's not overly sweet. She's not overly melony. She is tasty. So far, this box has been really good. Don't get me wrong. I drank all of these probably 2 months ago and never did the videos on them. That's why these have been sitting on the door in the refrigerator. Because I am a dumbass. I like it. This is a good beer. Let's throw a 4 on this one as well. Queuing up another song for you guys to sit through while I go pull the last beer. Not bad. Not as good as the framboise. Not bad. At least he's trying to go fast. So far, everything out of this box has been tasty. There is no way you could drop this box in a cooler, pour ice over the top, and not be satisfied with whatever you pull out. Or at least I couldn't be. All right. For our musical interlude, we're going to play a little Justin Townes Earl. May he rest in peace. This poor fellow with a tortured soul, but he was a really good musician. And he's doing One More Night in Brooklyn, which, of course, my hometown. But you won't catch me back there anymore. Yeah. Enjoy, folks. I'll be right back.
Tired of laying in bed, listen to the water run. Ceiling's falling in, baby's dress is covered in dust. I don't care what it costs. Baby, dust that old thing off. It's one more night in Brooklyn. Baby, we're getting lost. I ain't taking you home. We found a little place that we do. It'll never match the beauty of a Tennessee spring, but it's something new. So let them say what they say. I'll find a way, we'll make it pay. It's one more night in Brooklyn, baby, that's all I can take. I'm tired of waiting on you, waiting on the train. I'm tired of your late night calls with the same old complaints. So you pack up your bags, start looking west, but tonight ordering them, making damn sure we don't leave nothing behind. Baby, put your hands on.
Really, really good. There's a fella named Otis on YouTube. I have to watch them on YouTube because nobody will open up an alternative channel. It's not that hard. A lot of them will auto-load for you. Well, sheep are going to sheep. Anyway, last of the evening is Anderson Valley's blood-orange-gose orange ale. Are confounding the shit out of the mosquitoes, but that doesn't mean they won't keep trying. And so one does have to give them the points for that. Blood-orange-gose, tart, refreshing wheat ale. Our blood-orange-gose is an expression of how great a kettle-soured beer can be. A careful hand during the souring process and liberal additions of blood oranges during fermentation impart tangy citrus notes that complement the bright gose flavors, creating a complex, sessionable ale perfect for any occasion. Once again, 4.2 is the ABV, 12 are the IBUs. The calories... Counting calories while you're drinking beer. 120. Oh, carbs. If you're counting carbs, why are you drinking beer? R8. Glassware, once again, is Stunga or pint. The food pairing is grilled chicken or fish, salads, and chevre. The ingredients are, once again, the hops are Chinook. The hops, once again, will be pale two-row malted white wheat with rice hulls. The adjunct is blood orange, and the yeast is house. I'm just changing it up for you folks because how many times can you say the same thing? Anyway, these are on Drizzly, although I have never drizzlied. I don't actually know what Drizzly is. I think they deliver beer to your house, in which case I commend the Drizzly people because thank you for delivering beer to my house. I'm going to have to try that sometime. We're going to go with the beer pint glass because, as you can see, the beer is their spirit animal, which, again, I approve of totally. The sad thing about pint glasses is most of the time they're only 14 freaking ounces and they still call them pint glasses. Nice looking beer, decent head, good color. Again, we're going to go with about a 23 for that hazy gold. That's slipping the nose, folks. I don't get a whole lot of gose again. I'm definitely picking up the orange though. Smells good, and again, so far everything out of this box has been phenomenal. I'm gonna say if this beer is as good as the other three, I recommend grabbing these, man. Taste damn beer. Odd. It's a weird taste. Like, I haven't tasted this since I was a kid. Well, it comes in, it's carbonated, hits the tongue and moves out sideways. Not really much incorporation over the palate. Medium fast through the middle, clean and dry on the back end, except, now, bear with me, because you guys know I'm a boomer. I mean, look at how friggin' gray everything I own is. When I was a kid, they had these little wax cardboard containers called Sundew, Sunnydew, and it was an orangeade drink. We used to get them when we go down to the ball field, watch my brothers play baseball, hardball, when I was little, and yeah, I couldn't play. But they would have them on the push carts and stuff, along with the little ice creams with the wooden spoon, right? Back when we didn't give a shit about the planet, but we didn't use plastic for everything. Go figure. With those little wax cardboard containers full of Sundew or Sunnydew or whatever it was, were delicious. Not overly sweet, not overly tart, that orange flavor. They're really good. At least as far as I remember them from being a little kid. The world does change when you grow up. But that's what the taste reminds me of. Again, comes in, hits tongue, goes sideways. Fast over the top, dry, clean on the back end. With weird orange drink taste to the back end. I don't know. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to go out on a limb and say you really can't go wrong with this entire box. Again, if you bought two of these, 12 packs, you know, a case, and threw them in a cooler and covered them in ice, I could spend the afternoon fishing around and be happy the whole time. Good beer. I will say this though, the weakest of the four. Right? This is the one I was saving for last because blood orange. Oh, I bet you that one's going to be the best. It's not bad. It's easily as good as the other four, but fourth place for sure. Third, briny melons. Don't get me wrong, I like briny melons. One and two, mix and match, man. Both of these, outstanding. So you can call them 1 and 1A or whatever makes you happy. Both really good. That is what I have for you, my friends. I am sitting outside, and it's probably about 100, 102. In long pants and long sleeves with socks and a hat on. Could be worse. Again, no. I don't remember which video it was, but I said that I had I'm gonna say it. At least he went by fast. You know, I really need to take a little time with a wrench to that friggin' thing. I did talk to the big man upstairs, and I asked him for a little help and some guidance, and what I got back when he finally checked his voicemail was, hang tight. Good things are coming, things are in the works. Be ready. It's going to hurt when you pull the Band-Aid off, but it don't last that long, and you feel better afterwards. So, pretty much what I got from him. So that's pretty much what I give to you, my friends. Thank you for coming by and putting some eyeballs on here. I appreciate you guys killing 30 some odd minutes with me while I sit around, drink beer, and bullshit. Woozy. You are my people. You know that I love you. You know that it's important that you be the big three for me, which is healthy, happy, and safe. Add 4 on there, prepared. Because what he's saying is right. Pulling off the Band-Aid's going to be interesting times. I believe the pulling off the Band-Aid thing is going to be when a lot of people who suffer heavily from cognitive dissonance and denial of reality get bitch slapped into reality. And for them, it's not going to be good. They're going to freak. And for us, we're going to be like, get off my property before I shoot you, revenuer. Something like that, anyway. Not me, because I drink beer. Still a bunch in the fridge I got to do. Until the next time, folks, thank you for coming by. Be the big three, my friends, and make sure you're there to lend a helping hand for those in need, and I will catch you on the next one. Thursday's beer. I haven't figured out what Thursday's beer is yet. Oh no, I already hung the bumper for it. So I shut Thursday's beer on Thursday. And it'll get hung next week. Those will always be a week behind. I forget what it was, though. So if you go back to Thursday's beer, it'll let you know what next Thursday's beer is for. Drink along with beer and gear. Catch you on the next one. Until then, my friends. Skol.